Well, hello there. Welcome back to another episode here on Hall Family Farms. So glad you could join us today on the 1st of September. It's hard to believe we're already in September. Where's the time gone? Where's the summer gone? We have so many projects to do, and we need to get on top of this greenhouse and get it ready for this fall. So there are a number of things we're going to do today. The remnants of Hurricane Ida are passing through central Virginia right now. So right now it's sunny. A few minutes ago we had a pretty good shower. It's windy outside, so I thought this would be a good day to kind of take care of some projects. This is actually a follow-up. I'm jumping around a little bit. We've got lots of things going on. This is a follow-up to episode 61. Episode 61, we installed a grape trellis or arbor next to or parallel to our watermelon patch that we've designated for watermelons. And so I've had a number of our subscribers and followers here on the farm ask, Matt, what are you all planning to plant there? What varieties of grapes are you thinking about? So it's a great question, and I'd love to hear your input. I'm not in a big rush to get things in the ground over there with the new grape trellis, but we do have a grapevine here in the greenhouse. Now this one is a red seedless grape, and I had it planted outside in a kind of makeshift trellis, and every year it would start out and grow really well, and then every year come fall and winter it would die back to the ground, and then the following spring I would have, this dead vine, and then it would sprout up again from the roots. So I dug it up after, gosh, it's been probably 5 years since I originally planted it here on the farm. I dug it up this spring and said, look, maybe I can overwinter this in the fall. Maybe I can grow it in the greenhouse. So I've got it in a container here in the greenhouse, and it's done quite well. And what I'm planning to do here is we're going to do some pruning here. We're going to trellis it up and around the interior of the greenhouse. That's the plan. So I've got some twist ties here that we're going to use. I thought I had some shorter ones, but these will have to do for now. So we're going to start with this vine and bring it straight up. And we're going to just kind of, do it kind of loosely so that, we're not strangling the grapevine. But I want to have it kind of hanging from the inside so that it's not rubbing onto the plastic. So I think that's going to be good. Let's get another one here. And we're going to see if we can keep this thing alive this winter here in the greenhouse. So that's kind of the plan. Again, I'm going to give it some room to grow. So we'll do it about that far. Of course, we can always replace these zip ties if it gets bigger, but I'm leaving it about 1 inch in diameter. So I just want it to have some support here. Okay, we just want to get it up and out of our way here where we can walk, and boy, wouldn't it be nice if it actually produced some grape clusters next spring right here. I could just walk up and take one right off the vine with my mouth. That would be pretty cool. All right, so let's put another one over here. The nice thing about using these cattle panels is that it does give you the option of doing something kind of like this. And I'm going to let the end here grow a little bit more before we tag it down. Now we've got a couple of vines here. So we've got this one right here. Get my scissors. They've been trying to grow themselves. This one I'm going to go kind of horizontal here, I think. Alright, yeah, I think that's going to work out nicely. So we'll have one going up and over and one going kind of horizontal here. I believe this variety is called Red Flame, I believe. So it's a seedless grape. At least that's what it said on the package when I bought it. Now we have an extra one here. We're going to do a little pruning. I'll get my pruning shears here. Okay, so we got a nice one going right there. We could actually get one going vertical that, or horizontal that way. Let me see, we've got another one right here. This one's a pretty long one, actually. Let's see what we can do with this one. Actually, it was trying to grow in the ground. Alright, so I'm going to bring this one straight up as well. Give another this time. It's never, back when it was in the ground, it never produced this much vigor and growth. So, alright, so now what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to come across here vertically and give this a little space. And because we got the length, we're gonna, so I'll come over, I guess maybe about right here. All right, and then we'll come across this way. That way we'll have two going across. Got another good gust of wind going through here from Ida. It's getting darker too, so I'm suspecting we're going to get a little rain shower in. Alright. That in here. Bring that one down. there. Maybe one more right here to give it a little bit more support right above this. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, I still have some pruning here to do on this. Yep, the rain has started. Actually, I might bring this one over here. Alright, I'm pretty pleased with this. Let's go through and clean up some of the leaves here. This looks pretty good. Kind of anxious to see what this is going to look like, actually. Just the wind. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm liking it. Might put one right here to kind of train these two branches that are going vertical. Try to train those together. There we go. Not bad. All right. One project done. Now, our next project. I actually bought these two pots at the Dollar General store. Got a discount on them. I was actually using, my plan was to use these to grow potatoes. Since it seems that you can grow potatoes just as easily in a container as you can in the ground, and maybe even have a better harvest. But our lemon tree that we've grown from seed has outgrown its pot. So the plan here, to get it ready for the winter, I'm going to cut this back. You can see it's gotten some sun scorch, because there's just not enough root base to support all of this growth. So we're going to kind of form this into a ball and get it into a larger container. And so I think we're going to use one of the white ones. don't know if that's going to be a big enough jump. This one's actually about the same size, maybe a little bigger. Yep, I guess that's the one I'm going to use. All right, so we're going to drill some holes. They already have some places here where you can see the drill. So I've got my drill. I think this is a 1/4 inch bit. Back it up here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Alright, while we're at it, we'll go ahead and do this one as well, so when we're ready to use it, it will be ready. Okay, and let's see, we've got a couple other ones we've got here. Let's go ahead and get this one. Go ahead and take care of all of these chores. Alright. This one, I think we've got another tree we're gonna plant in this one. So, I think that's it for now. It's got holes. Got this ready. Go ahead and drill this one out too. All right. Okay, first order of business is to kind of get this tamed a little bit so we can prepare this for repotting. You got to be careful with citrus. Lemons, I think oranges, grapefruit, they all have thorns on them and they are very, 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 very sharp. So you want to be extra careful. Whoa, the smell of lemon, it's just really nice. And this is a very vigorous tree. I've pruned it back a couple times already this season, and it just keeps wanting to grow. Uh-oh. Does that mean we've got a tornado or something? Let's see. Yep. It's from the National Weather Service. It says it's going to be bad here soon. So let's see what we can get done here. Nothing else. Before we seek shelter, maybe we can get this kind of tamed. All right, I'm gonna stop the camera, continue to do this. There's no sense in boring you with pruning this lemon tree. So we'll be right back. All right, folks, we are in the middle of hurricane or tropical storm, I guess it's been downgraded. But I got the lemon tree kind of shaped here. It's not a perfect steer, but it's pretty good. We're gonna have to kind of stay out here and try to ride out the storm. They're saying, according to my phone, that weather emergency alert got on my phone says that it should pass by 1 o'clock. It's 12:41 now, so we got about 19 minutes of pretty strong winds and rain. The greenhouse is holding up pretty well. I'm going to go drop the screen here to kind of keep the water out. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the screen. That's going to kind of keep some of the rain out. But anyway, here's that kind of shape the way we want it. I've got a cucumber. I've let it go to seed. We're going to probably do a project on harvesting cucumber seeds. Got to get this ready for the fall. So the other reason for taming this back, not only to help with the transfer from, or the repotting process from the smaller pot to the larger pot, but also to give us a little bit more spacing here, because we've got some other tropical plants that we're going to bring in here to overwinter. We've got a couple, I think 3 tropical hibiscus trees that we're going to have to bring in. So we'll have to prune those back too, pretty harshly, to get them in here. So, okay, let's see if we can get some soil into this pot. Okay, I think the storm's starting to slow down. Well, I spoke too soon. I think it's starting to slow down a little bit. We've got our potting mix here. We're using Miracle Grow. fun of gardening, right? Getting a little dirty, getting your hands dirty. All right. Let's set this down right here. Use the pruners and cut these. Oh, I think maybe we're past the. I think we're maybe past the worst of the storm right now. So, okay. Gonna try to get some of these roots from girdling here. Okay, there we go. I think that's gonna look good. Getting it into a bigger container. All right, let's get some more soil around this. Whew, it's probably going to get hot now. That storm has blown through. All right. All right, I think that's all the soil I'm going to put in for now. We'll set the soil aside here. Okay. And I think what we're going to do is top this off with some mulch. That was a pretty intense little storm we had there. But if you've had any questions about these cattle paddle greenhouses, they are very, very sturdy. I mean, we probably had gusts of wind, probably up to 60 miles there. And, you know, tropical rainstorm beating on the plastic, and it's holding up really, really well. And I don't have this thing anchored at all into the ground. It's basically just setting on the ground. These 2x12s are the base, and they serve as the framework and have the weight, I guess, along with the cattle panels to keep it intact. So the wind is able to blow right through with having the 2 door openings. So anyway, let's go. I'm going to pause, go get a couple buckets of mulch. We'll put this on here, and then we will call this a success. There's a little branch I want to prune off. Nothing like getting your hands dirty. All right, let me pause. I'll be right back. All right, well, that's a wrap for today's project. We've got lots of them to do. So stay with us. Keep following us here on Hall Family Farms. If you're not already a subscriber, I highly recommend you click that subscribe button. And if you click that notification bell, YouTube will notify you so you never miss an episode. If you have any suggestions about grapes outside on the grape trellis we installed in episode 61, leave some comments down below and let me know what you think I should grow here. Anyway, it's been a pleasure being with you today. Thanks for hanging out with me here in the greenhouse, getting this ready for the fall and riding out the remnants of Hurricane Ida here on September the 1st, 2021. You all be safe out there. Take care, and we will see you in the next episode. So long.